Awesome. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a complete purchase funnel report using a GA4 data in BigQuery. We are talking view items, add to cart, begin checkout, and purchase, and the full e-commerce journey, all in SQL. And the best part is we can build this in under 20 minutes and connect it directly to Local Studio for a live dashboard. But our main agenda would be on the BigQuery and understanding how we can actually build the funnel in BigQuery. Yeah, so let's get into it. So we are using the same data set that from the yesterday's video. And if you haven't seen that one, check the link above and just paste this and into your BigQuery and you are ready to follow along. So this is the one. And let me close the other one. Maybe I'll just copy this. Let me clean it. Okay. So now we are already aware. So select, and if I mention this and I remove everything, I would be able to see all the data, but I'll just put the limit just for 10, and I'll see it's a dry run, and you can see that this query will process 3.34 GB. So this is Google official sample GA4 e-commerce dataset. So feel free to use this. I'm going to share this on the description as well. It's a real events, real structure, and completely free. So a quick concept before we write any SQL. A purchase funnel tracks how many users move through each step of the buying journey. In GA4 e-commerce, these are the 4 standard events like the view items, add to cart, begin checkout, and purchase. But here what we can do is we can double check. So what I'll do is I'll just mention event names. And is it, yeah, so this you can see event name, and I'll just mention group by event name, right? And I'll just mention order by event. Let me add count names also. Count event names as event counts, order by event count descending. Okay. So we would be able to see what are the different events we have, and to build the funnel, what events name are. So I can see view items. I see view promotion. I don't need this. Add to cart, yes. Begin checkout, and add shipping info, and add payment infos, and then purchase, and view item list. So maybe we need to check where exactly is the view item list. But in the, if I say in the ideal world, view item list should be before view item. So you can see all your different views of different items. And once you click one of the item, that is view item. But for now, this is a sample data, and so let's keep it simple for now. We don't know exactly what website is it, but if I see what I'll do is we'll build the funnel, view items, add to cart, begin checkout, and add shipping info, add payment info, and I'll just mention purchase. Okay. So this would be the basic funnel that what we are going to build. Let's start simple and let's see how many users hit each step. So query one, and I mentioned how many users hit each step. And let me paste this. Let me remove these. Okay. So what we would be using, so we'll be using event name, and then we need the users, right? So remember, uh, yesterday we actually checked, it's called user pseudo ID. Let me share with you how does it look like. So just mention this. And here you can see it's called user pseudo IDs, right? And more details you can look into what does it mean on their official documents of GA4. But for your info, you can see user zero IDs, client IDs, device specific, non-persistent across devices. GA4 assign this value to the user who actually visit the website. Okay, so it's like an unique user. So now what we're doing is we would like to know count and unique pseudo IDs as what? I'll just mention users and where event aim in, and I'll just mention all of these what we need. So I need the view item, and the other was add to cart. Then you have begin checkout. Then we have add shipping info. Is it add shipping info? Let's double check. Add shipping info. Okay. Then you have add payment info. And then you have purchase. I think that's it. So I'll just mention group by event name and order by users descending. Okay. This looks fine, and let me run this. Okay, so I can see how many users actually comes to and complete the view items. So 61,252 users actually see the view items. Then how many actually click on add to cart? And 12,542 begin checkout, then add shipping, and then add payment info, and 4,000 users actually makes the purchase. Okay, so run this and you immediately see the funnel shape. Lot of users viewing items, fewer adding to cart, even fewer checking out, and smallest number you can see like just 4,000 users actually made the purchase. That's normal. But the gap between each step is where inside. Now, what we would be doing in the query two. So this is your query one, and the query two is, so what we'll do is we'll identify the drop rates. Funnel with drop off rates. Okay. Now let's make it more useful and we'll add the drop off percentage between each step. So this is what client actually want to see. Okay. So now what we need to do here is we'll use the city. So we already have this select view items. Okay. Now what I'll do is keep it like this. And I'll just mention with funnel as, and this is a little bit advanced, but once you get this, this would be very useful. So what I'm saying is distinct case when the event name is view item, then user pseudo ID. Pseudo ID was this. And let me check the GA4 user ID and as view item. Okay. Now, similarly, we would be doing for add to cart. Add to cart, then we have begin checkout. And then we have add payment info. And then you have purchase. Okay. And this is what we are pulling from our table. Okay. And now I need to select this. So I'll just remove this. This is from a previous. So there's no comma. I need to put comma here. Select. And now I'll just mention all this view item add to cart, right? Add to cart, and then we have begin checkout, ping info, add payment info, purchase. View item is correct. Okay, this looks fine. Now this is okay, but now we need to add percentage. So what I'll mention, the second step is add to cart, right? So add to cart divided by previous step was view item and into 100, and I'll mention and as view to cart. Okay, view to cart percentage. And then we have begin checkout. For begin checkout, it would be begin checkout divided by add to cart. And I'll say cart to checkout percentage. That is correct. Similarly, I'll do for round. And then it would be add shipping. So checkout to shipping. Okay. And then we have another step. Add payment. Yes, add payment info. Shipping to payment. And then we have purchase one, right? So purchase, add to cart, purchase, payment to purchase percentage. Okay, from funnel. So what we're doing is we are actually pulling the data and we are using it is here. It's called CTE here in BigQuery, is in SQL. And let's run this. So I see view items, add to carts. Begin checkout is exactly same what we saw earlier. And then you can see the percentage. View to cart percentage is 20%, and then you can see cart to checkout 77%. Then checkout to ship. So these two, yeah, there's almost no drop, right? That's why you're saying is 100% here. Then shipping to pay. Shipping to pay, that is payment to this. So I see there is a decrease of 57. So 59% drop off. 59% user goes to the next step, right? And then you see payment to purchase is 76.6%. Now we are talking, right? This tells you out of everyone who viewed the product, what percentage actually bought. That overall conversion rate is the number your client will care, like, and if they would like to optimize the steps, they would be able to understand, we are seeing a lot of drop. We are seeing a lot of drop in view to cart percentage, right? So maybe they can do some optimization there. And notice what I'm sharing here is I use the CTE. I'm using the CTE that with funnel as part on the top, right? And it just means calculate the funnel first and then do the percentage math on top of it. So it's just a clear versions of nesting everything together in SQL. But if there's another way, feel free to use that also. I generally prefer this method because this is much cleaner and easy to understand. So if this is clear, then let's go to the next step. And what we'll say is we need to now funnel it by source and medium. We would like to see the source and medium, right? Now here where it gets really powerful. Now we'll breaking the funnel down by traffic source, which channel has the best conversion rate. Okay, so the business, they actually would like to know how does it work, like what, in which campaigns or in which source and medium they need to spend more money. So in order to do that, what we can do is I'll just copy and paste this and I'll just add new tab and I'll paste it and I'll just change the name to funnel by source medium. Now, I'll keep it like this, but there are a few additional things we need to add source and medium, right? Now, if I go back and check, I think we already discussed this yesterday also, and it's called e-commerce source medium. So you'll see it here. Yeah. Traffic source medium, traffic source name, traffic source source. So this is what we will be using. Okay. So I will be using traffic source and traffic source medium. That is my source and medium. So add it here. I just mentioned traffic source, and then I'll mention traffic source dot medium. Okay, excellent. I'll keep this same. This is fine, and we need to group it by source medium, right? So I can just mention group by traffic source and traffic source medium, right? And if I don't want to write these name, what we can do is, because this is on the very first, this is the first one, so I'll just write 1, and the second is this, so I'll just mention 2. Okay, so this also works. So this is easy, and I don't need to write a lot of things. Now, what I will do here is I'll add these columns, right? But how I'm going to add this column? So I need to add source medium. For me to add, so I will just mention source as medium, and I'll just mention source here and medium, and view items, add to cart. This I need, and because now we are focusing only on the source medium, I'll just remove the other things. Purchase null if view item is 0. So if there is no view item, it should be 0. So, and 101 as overall conversion rate. So I can mention overall conversion percentage PCT. Okay, from funnel, and I'll just mention where view items should be greater than 10 at least, and order by overall conversion percentage descending. Okay, let's run this. Okay, now here you can see these are the source and medium. Okay, as you know, these are the sample data, so that's why it's not very cleaned. But just for your reference, you can see like Google paid campaign, right? And then you can see this is coming from merchandise store. This is referral. And you can see these are the view items, and you can see how many purchases happened. And here you can see, right, two things to notice here. First, what I did is null if view item 0. This prevent a division by 0 error. If any source has 0 view items event, always do this thing. So when dividing, second point, you will see the view item is greater than 10. So it filter out sources with very tiny sample size that would show, the misleading high conversion rates. If we just have one view item and one purchase, so that would be showing 100% conversion rate. But we would like to see overall. So now you can see is paid a Google Ads campaign converting better than the organic one, or the direct users coming directly to the website, they are making. So here you can see Google Organic is performing better than Google paid campaigns, right? And here you can see the conversion rate also is 5 points. So this is the kind of insights that directly informs the ad spend decision. Hope that is clear. And I believe we have discussed 3 different queries. And that's all for now. So these 3 queries that build a complete purchase funnel report from your raw GA4 data in BigQuery. So basic funnel, drop-off rates, and by source medium, save these queries, and you can use them on every single e-commerce report or your projects, whatever you are working on with GA4 and BigQuery. This is the second video in my GA4 BigQuery series. If you missed the first one, please go and check the previous video. And here I've shared the 5 core queries, and subscribe for more practical analytic tutorials every week. Or drop your questions in the comment. I read every single one, and see you in the next one. Thank you so much.